Hey guys, I'm Brittany. This is 7 Awesome Lesbians, and this is the third time I've recorded this, so hopefully I have volume this time. This week's topic is about expectations and how to deal with when expectations don't turn out how you want them to, or things like that. Basically, I try to go into everything with an open head, an open heart, and open arms, and not have expectations, low or high. Just go in and take things for what they are. And if you do have expectations and you're let down, all you can really do is, suck it up and move on. Because if you dwell on things that make you upset, then you're just going to hold yourself back. Like, you could be missing out on something that could make you really happy. For example, I have a friend who's very stuck on this boy who wants pretty much absolutely nothing to do with her, but she just doesn't get it. She's pretty set and certain that he wants her and they're gonna get married, and they didn't even date, but they only dated for 2 months, and he was screwed up and not a good person, and she's just she had so many expectations about it, and the fact that it didn't turn out wrong, has her dwelling, it didn't turn out right, has her dwelling on it and making herself more depressed about, how much she wished it had been different. And you can't even, you just have to move on, or she could be missing out on so many amazing people because she's so stuck on this boy. It's a little pathetic. And yeah, so you just have to suck it up, and you have to take things for what they are and learn. You can learn from every experience, good or bad, and then when you're in a similar experience, you can apply those things that you learned. And you'll realize that as you get older, you'll just be like, hey, I've been here before and I did this, and maybe I should do this time, or maybe I should do the same thing. You'll realize, and yeah, so you just have to suck it up. That's all I can really say. The topic is how do you deal with awkward situations and tell an awkward story. Awkward situations, I tend to just nervously laugh and then try and change the subject. So, did you hear about, and then go on about something not awkward. And it generally works pretty well for me. Sometimes people just think I'm really fucking weird, but I'm okay with that. An awkward story. Okay, so when I was in 10th or 11th grade, there was this gym teacher, and she wasn't my gym teacher, but I knew her, and I had spoken to her before, and she was a bigger lady. She was my height, so 5-something, 5'2", 5'3", and she was big, she's a big person. And she was talking to my friend about something, and then she was like, oh yeah, my baby's due next week, and I just looked at her and I was like, you're pregnant? And she was like, yes. And then I didn't realize how fucking douchebaggish that just came out of my mouth. I sounded like such a jerk, and I didn't even mean for it to come out that way. I was just appalled, because I guess she looks the same pregnant as she does not pregnant, which is awful, but totally completely true. And I was like, oh, I was like, I love babies. And I just I couldn't even save myself there. I just kind of left really quickly. It was really, really awkward, and I totally offended her, and I feel really bad. So if she ever sees this, I'm sorry. I was a jerk. She's probably gonna hate me even more if she sees this. Anyway, she'll probably never see it. I love you guys. I'm sorry this is so short, but I've had a long day, and hopefully this is actually working. Love you guys. Copious amounts. Have a wonderful weekend. I am going to something called Durham Pride. Durham is the region that I live in Ontario, and I've never been to Durham Pride. I've been to Toronto Pride, but never Durham. So we'll see how it is. I'll let you guys know next Friday. Peace. I love you. Mwah. Bye-bye.